The thing is, you do realize that there are those that call themselves "quote unquote" sorcerers in today, like right now. It's just they do it in a covert way, and so they change the vernacular, but it's still the same damn thing. When entities are dealing with these drugs and they're trying to mess with you at a molecular level, at a genetic level, guess what? That's a whole entire sorcerer, bro. What? So we're really gonna dive into that word, quote unquote, sorcerer, and then we're gonna show you, exactly what's going on because people keep talking about, oh, just making money off of entities and the misery they go through, but who creates the misery? Huh? Who from like the very start programs a developing soul to behave in a specific way to put themselves in specific settings that will lead to them traumatizing themselves and other developing souls? You have to see that, and that is what's really being broken down because it's just that age of Aquarius, age of information. This is why your brain is being tinkered right now. Your brain is being poked so that you can observe who are the trash, pedo, Saiyan worshipping, spell casting, energetic parasites, all now being factually checked and legally sieged in this U.S. melting pot, in this planet, in this age of Aquarius. So that whole entire word, quote unquote, sorcerer. Such entities will deal with quote unquote potions, but really potions are just drugs. And so if they want to get specific psychedelic effects, they're going to prescribe you things that's not actually going to solve the problem. It's going to pretend it's solving one thing, but give you like 5 other problems. And so the thing is this, all you got to do is take control of yourself. Here's a nudge. You guide yourself. And you just literally start working on your habits, your thoughts, this brief physical body, man. It's not that hard. But somebody has to tell you this. Because when you start working on that, for example, you want to get stronger. Why do you want to get stronger? Let's say, for example, someone wants to build their muscle strength. Do you know that by you boosting your muscle strength, that can lead to so much more because you work out one thing and it's going to lead to another. And you just keep building up on that. So if you give yourself a schedule, like there's entities that have never had someone tell them, yo, make yourself a schedule. You might be physically weak right now. But let's say, for example, you do like 10 push-ups every hour. 10 push-ups every hour for 2 weeks. And then you switch it up. And you will see results. You will start improving even more. That's a fact.
Now take that same principle and apply it to so many fields, even new fields that you have to birth.
But instead, entities are doing what? When their bodies are younger, they're not really doing the exercise because they've been tricked into placing their consciousness, their soul, into an artificial nonsense. And they don't even realize that's being done to you so that you cannot navigate the physical reality and become a powerful co-creator in your direct space because you have the power to create whatever it is you want in its physical reality. But what they're doing is, again, they're trying to distract developing souls as much as possible to get into artificial nonsense, trash illusionary fields that don't lead to anything. Why? So that you cannot get into the legal position, so that you cannot be effective in taking the power, getting into legal positions, and taking the power from those trash spellcasting energetic parasites that's now being factually checked and legally sieged. They know who they are. Because some entities literally lived near one, and they know exactly what was going on. They know exactly why they only specifically provided these devices as a means to distract you. 6,000 years, what's been going genocide left and right. We have not left those times. There are still parasites here that are now to be factually checked and legally sieged because that's just the time it is on this planet. That's just the time. That is literally just the time. And so you, the listener, think about it. Somebody made money off of someone you care for, off of the demise of someone you care for. Literally. Literally. They kept putting your loved one in a state where they could be preyed on, and they just kept providing drugs until they killed your loved one. They just kept giving your loved one potions, quote unquote potions, until your loved one couldn't take it anymore. They just kept experimenting until your loved one couldn't take it anymore. Calling it cancer. All sorts of BS, huh? But the thing is, you, the listener, have to really think about who made the word, when was that word made, what are the effects of that word, and who identifies with that word, and what do they do, Check their track record, check their statistics. Seriously, try to figure that out. And you're going to become so aware that you say, oh, snap, yeah. These quote unquote sorcerers gotta go. And they are to now be factually checked and legally sieged. No more making money off of prescribing BS to entities when from the start you can just give somebody a nudge and then they can guide themselves and become effective, powerful co-creators in their direct space. Fuck that bullshit of, giving someone a problem, then pretending you're giving them a solution, but really you're just giving them 5 other problems. If you teach a soul how to develop properly, how to evolve properly, the soul does not have to go through nonsense, does not have to go through heartache, does not have to go through horrible relationships, because it at least knows what to look out for. So if it wants to experience something specifically, it can do so, but it's going to know the consequences, etc. And so this is just a quick introduction. Get your thoughts going. We have a whole entire course lesson really breaking down that word, quote unquote, sorcerer. So ask for the link and it will be given to you. Lovelies, developing souls, have a wonderful one.